In today's video,
Because all young girls just want to play game. All they want to do is play games and hurt me. So what's the sense of me wanting somebody young? It doesn't make any sense. I'm wasting my time in.
Yeah, so they want to play games because they're young. And you're right.
Maybe me being one of them. Two is because every single time when someone shows their face, what have I always said for the past multiple videos I've said that every single time you show your face, someone
You know that feeling when you keep getting rejected, so you feel the need to record yourself screaming about it and then post it? Yeah, I think we've all been there before, and this guy is on a whole nother level of doing that. Also, I have really important news really quick. So unfortunately, I just got a second strike for being bad, and I know exactly what it was that I did, so I just won't do it again. YouTube, I'm sorry, I thought you would be cool. I didn't think it would be so strict in here, but I'm probably gonna slow my uploads even more than they already are to try and get to September, which is when they'll be lifted, or one of them will. And you wanna know what's sad? Is I was so close to my first strike being gone. It was gonna go away on the 4th of July, but since I accidentally made a grave mistake on my last video, I have another strike, so I'm gonna need to chill. So I really just gotta start playing it safe. I mean, I made it that far without getting a strike. It's really easy to not get a strike. I'm just stupid as fuck, so I get them. But I can tell you right now, I am not losing this channel. I'm not gonna let it happen, okay? I'm not letting it happen.
They don't want to contact me. They don't want to call me. They don't want to answer their goddamn fucking phones. They don't want nothing. They don't want no goddamn fuck.
Alright, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down. So here's the thing. There actually might be a reason as to why I'm making this. There's not really a reason behind any of my videos except for probably this one, because I can see it as being a total possibility in the future where he ends up taking out his feelings on someone because he gets rejected constantly. And why does he get rejected constantly? That is a very good question, and there's a very good reason as to why. Because he asks out people that are too young for him. How young? Young enough to the point where it becomes illegal.
Underage girls reject me. Girls in the early 20s reject me.
Okay, just say that one more time.
Underage girls reject me.
You better be joking. Now, why would you go and do that? Why would you think that's a good idea? We all know you like them young and you prefer them younger than you, which is alright as long as they're over 18. But not under 18, come on, what are you doing? I mean, it's kind of sucky because this video was posted 2 days ago. And in the past, he's had eye-opening experiences where he's discovered the fact that you can literally just take care of yourself instead of worrying about dating. But here he goes, recently, going after people who are too young for him once again. Okay, listen, if you prefer people who are younger than you, it is what it is. Just don't go underage. What the hell? This is the type of shit that's actually gonna get you put up on a registry, bro. This is not something that you want to happen. So it better just be a big misunderstanding. I hope he just mixed up his words and that's not what actually happened. But I can kind of see that being true. And it probably is because of the fact that he really does like people that are younger than him. And those are the people who he tries to ask out the most, which is why he gets rejected all the time. Okay, listen to me when I tell you this. You are too old for them. And there's literally nothing wrong with dating people who are your age, by the way. There's plenty of nice looking people who are older. This is clearly his biggest problem. I can tell why he's getting rejected all the time. It's because the people who he's asking out are way too young for him. And that's not hard to figure out because that's all he talks about is these young women.
I don't want no young girl, number one. Second of all, I'm not interested right now. I'm focusing on myself. Young white women and young Spanish women and young Chinese girls. Young white girls, young black girls. Because all young girls just want to play game. All they want to do is play games. And hurt me. So what's the sense of me wanting somebody young? It doesn't make any sense. I'm wasting my time in.
Yeah, so they want to play games because they're young. And you're right, why would you want someone that young? And this is actually common knowledge, I feel like. And I have a lot of experience. Okay, I have a lot of wisdom. I'm actually 17. so I know exactly what this guy is talking about. Obviously, they're gonna wanna fuck around. What do you think you're doing? Also, I just got my license, so y'all better watch out. I'm just kidding, I don't have a car, so you're safe for now. So this guy is like 24 years older than me or whatever, so I don't really see the appeal of wanting someone that young, cause you're going to bed by 6. I don't know what you're trying to do. Cause no lie, I'm gonna put in a video later on where he says his preference is people who go out and party and have a good time and go to nightclubs and shit like that. So, you know he's down bad for these youngins out here. So maybe you're thinking, how old is this guy? You know what I mean? Maybe they're not even that far apart. Well, he's gonna tell you his age right now.
I've been facing rejections ever since I was 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 22, 23, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42.
He is still counting to this day, just the same as he is still talking about these young girls.
Young women are tricky. They are tricky, you hear me? They are tricky. Not only women, but men, they are tricky. Tricky to the core. That's why I don't want to trust nobody anymore.
So I'm gonna give you some advice right now. I don't care that you're like 42 or whatever, you're gonna take my advice. So the first thing you need to do is find someone who's around your own age. The second thing you need to do is stop finding people who are younger than you. And the third thing is to date people your own age. Yeah, it's legal to date someone younger than you as long as they're 18 or whatever, but to fix your problems easily, just stop talking to young people.
Women my age are 30, early 30s and late 30s and early 40s are the best ages because they can understand, they're innocent, they're more mature, and they know what they want.
Yeah, who would have thought that people of legal age would be more understanding and more mature? Who would have ever figured that? At least you found that out though, but if you're still getting rejected, just offer them money. So his first problem of trying to go after people that are too young for him is somewhat fixed, hopefully, but his second problem still remains, and that's the fact that he tweaks out all the time.
They don't want to contact me, they don't want to call me, they don't want to answer their goddamn fucking phones, they don't want nothing, they don't want no goddamn fuck.
Oh my god. This is a frequent occurrence with him making videos yelling about people not picking up their phones when he tries to call them.
I am fucked sick and tired. Every time I try to call these women, they don't pick up their fuck phone. Answer your damn fuck telephone! You don't want to answer your fuck calls. Every time I call somebody, they don't pick up. Fuck them. Fuck everybody. And fuck the females too, because every time I'm trying to be interested, they don't want to be interested in me. They don't want me.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm a professional, by the way. I've had a Roblox boyfriend when I was 10, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Not everybody is going to be interested, and not everybody is looking to date someone. Have you tried dating apps? Actually, yeah, that is a very good idea. I think you should get up on a dating app, because then you're guaranteed at least one match or something, and you can go on a date with all the people you want on there. But no, his issue still remains of going after people who are too young for him. I guess he likes them young. He's definitely got sort of a preference for the type of people he likes.
Just remember, the girls that I'm really interested in, they don't care about my feelings. They don't care about how I felt. They just go out, party, have a good time, go into nightclubs, go to vacation, and find a guy that really likes them. That's their loss.
And what do you think the main age group is of people who like to party and have a good time at nightclubs? You know. And I'm imagining that these are the kinds of people who he's trying to ask out. So he actually thinks that he's deserving of a thick baddie who's 20 years younger than him.
I hate rejection, and I don't deserve to get rejected. I deserve a woman who will love me back. I want a girl who wants me back, who wants me, who's interested in me.
Here's another big problem he has. He thinks he deserves a girlfriend to just fall straight into his hands. It's not gonna happen. Seriously, nobody owes you anything. What you need to do is get shredded and grow some hair and you'll be fine. And go for people who are your age. And I actually need to know what the big issue is with dating someone who's your age. You're 42. You're like 42. What are you doing? Because you have pretty much eliminated half of the people that would actually date you. And you're going with the other half that literally won't. So what do you think you're trying to accomplish here? And if you keep doing that, nothing's ever going to change and you're gonna keep getting rejected and you're just gonna get even angrier than you already are. Which is not going to lead to anything good in the future. Because there's already a bunch of people that are starting to think that you might be the next Elliot Rodgers, which is not a good thing. I don't think he really will, but it is actually a possibility. And you know, there's some people who are telling him to take out his feelings on these people, which is not a good idea. Of course, they're saying it as a joke, and yeah, it's kind of funny seeing him freak out all the time, daily, but it's not going to be funny when someone actually dies because of this. Because people actually do die over this shit. That's not saying this guy is some terrible guy, even though he apparently gets rejected by underage girls. I'm just saying it's not a good idea.
Not all girls are the same. They different. But the ones that act hateful, they're not gonna live long.
What's that supposed to mean? You better not be over here planning anything devious. I don't want to see you on the news. Now, according to him, he doesn't have hatred towards anyone, but I kind of beg to differ because of these videos that he posts.
About, oh, I'm making trouble, and I'm disrespectful, and I'm always the wrong. We are the goddamn fuck. Fuck everybody. Fuck everybody. You don't want to hang out with me. You don't want to be friends with me. I don't give a fuck about everybody. Fuck everybody. Understand this one? I'm out there fucking let me out. Fuck those girls. Fuck those people. I'm gonna start loving myself. I'm gonna start treating myself right. And take care of myself the best way I can.
At the very least, he is starting to figure that out. Literally, for the sake of everyone, I think it is a good idea that you actually do that. I think you should just get offline and stop talking to people. Stop asking people out constantly, because you're just constantly gonna get rejected.
I need to focus on myself, focus on getting an apartment, keep my job, go to the dentist, buy new clothes, fix up myself, keep myself nice and decent, and change my behavior, change my attitude. Those are the most important things.
If only he had stayed with this sort of mindset, but no. He had to go and ask out underage girls.
Right now, I need to change my personality. I need to buy clothes, fix up my hair, fix up my teeth, worry about myself for right now. Finding somebody is not important. Yourself is important. Well, I just got my hair cut today. I'm more happier, as usual.
See, can we just get more of this? Can we get more of these videos with you actually being happy for once? See how close you were to being able to live a normal life? And yes, I'm going to be nice to you because I know they're listening to me and I know that they are targeting me, I can tell. But I think you need to take a break from dating. Or I guess to put it in better terms, I think you should take a break from getting rejected. I think maybe you need to spend some money at a club, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. Here's more advice, okay? You need to take care of yourself. Stop worrying about dating or other people because you're not happy. The only way you will be happy is if you take care of yourself and worry about you instead of other people. So what you should do, okay, you need to get jacked and then they're all going to come for you. Okay, they're gonna regret that they ever rejected you, and then you are going to reject them, and then you're gonna feel a lot better because now who's in power? It's you. You're gonna have all the power of rejecting people. If you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best. Alright, you need to start thinking about that. And then you're gonna get all the bitches you want. But yeah, what you really need to do is stop trying so hard, because I found out something. If you try really hard on something, then apparently nothing good is gonna happen. Okay, take this from my last video that I made. Okay, the one that got taken down. I spent like 0 time on that because I was just trying to get something out. What do you know? It gets a lot of views, but the second I put a lot of effort into something, nothing comes out of it. Okay, so basically what you have to do is act like you don't care. And this works with everything anyways, and everyone knows this, by the way. Act like you don't care when your game is loading. It's gonna load faster, alright? You don't put any effort into something, then apparently that's when something good is gonna happen. I don't know why it's backwards like that, but it is, apparently. It's just gotta work like that for some reason. Right now, I'm acting like I care so that I don't get as many views on this, because the more views I get on a video, then the more YouTube is gonna know that I'm here. And I don't want them to know I'm here right now, because I know for a fact that they are waiting for the moment that I slip up just so they can get rid of me. I know they're doing that. Hey, YouTube, what did I ever do to you? Remember when I used to make gotcha videos on here when I was 12? Remember? I thought we were friends. Yeah, this is like the 4th time I've ever tried being a YouTuber. So naturally, he sees other couples and gets sad because that's not him and that's not something that he has. But the weird thing about this is that he talks about teenage couples. Why are you doing that?
And I used to become an adult. I see teenage couples hugging, kissing, grope, especially young adult women and men and stuff, and they don't find me interesting because I'm not that good looking. I have a psychological disorder.
Dude, you just have to let the young people go. You need to realize that you are no longer 20 and it is not going to work. And you also need to stop recording random couples in public.
Walking hand, holding, talking to each other, having conversation.
He also thinks that the reason he keeps getting rejected is because there's something wrong with him. He's clearly autistic or something like that. I don't think that's the reason at all. And you wanna know why? It's because there's a lot of people who will still date you even if you're autistic.
They do not want to date nobody who has a mental illness. You know, they don't want no relationship with a person who is mentally ill. They don't want to contact them. They don't.
But anyways, hopefully this guy doesn't make any irrational decisions the next time he gets rejected. And hopefully this video isn't gonna be my last. I'm gonna need to look this one over at least 45 times before I post it. I'll probably just post some random stuff in the meantime while I wait for this strike to go away. But that's it.
Step into Wix.
Fuck it, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just be on this stupid ass ad right here. The video's over and it doesn't matter. So, once again, we just came across another TikTok loony. And you guys know how this works. A lot of these TikTok loonies end up getting so much attention. And they instantly get a fan base, they get people fucking with them, paying them, all sorts of shit. But one thing's for sure is that every single time when we see these types of dudes, they're always talking about how life is unfair to them. They don't deserve this, they don't deserve that. And again, it's always the same old story with these guys. I feel like in this day and age, I'll tell you guys the truth. When you reveal yourself or reveal your face, people like to bait you into, I don't know how to say it, but people like to bait you into actually showing yourself to be like, you're a brave person, right? Because, you know, when you show your face to the, towards the world, you're a brave person. You really did something. But no, the same people around them, when they show their face for 2 reasons. One, me being one of them. 2, is because every single time when someone shows their face, what have I always said for the past multiple videos I've said? That every single time you show your face, someone is looking for information, looking for stuff. So when they find that information, don't get mad at the internet. Get mad at yourself. Your face actually has more information on it than your name. Your name is a sprinkle of that, but your face, everything. All of it. Who works at McDonald's? That guy. What's his credit card number? And it tells them the credit card number. Like, there's like a whole bunch of shit I can go over. I know for a fact there are AIs out there that are able to scan someone's face, find all these informations that will be illegal, borderline illegal. However, this won't stop. It will never stop. But again, a loony like this, they got his face. So that's one thing. They got his name. So they know who he is. So at any time they wanted to, someone could play the little, what I like to call it, the fuckery or the internet streamer fuckery game. So to elaborate on what the internet streamer fuckery game is a game where people like to act like they are fans of you, but they will pay you, encourage you, and literally tell you to do erotic but yet crazy ass shit. It could go under that line, by the way. Very crazy things that would just be borderline for the police to come in and just arrest you. However, every single time when someone calls these types of people out, it's kind of like you really can't do anything, because if you do something, they're going to try and dox you. They're going to try to find your family, your friends. It don't matter who it is. Everyone's getting targeted. So, right. These people are the same people that I've also talked about in the IRL streaming fan base. If you want to check out that video yourself, you can check it out, and it explains everything. An IRL streamer's fan base is literally full of people who don't fuck with him. Like, tell me something. Why is it that somehow people find information, get into bank accounts, get into all this shit? It's because the moment you show your face to the internet, they have control over your life. They could literally say that they are you. Take your whole identity. Your social security number. Everything. Just crazy shit. People need to understand that you are not invincible. You will never be invincible. There is no discussion or conversation trying to understand 2 and 2. Just know you are not invincible. And a lot of people believe that they're invincible. But as soon as their social security number is exposed to the internet or on some crazy shit, finding their address, yeah, the paranoia seeps in real fucking quickly. People forget about how much they are a victim towards the internet. And this idiot right here is proving exactly my point. He's going on stream, camera, whatever you want to call it, videoing himself complaining about women, and especially underage girls, not fucking talking to him. So, I mean, what does that tell you guys? What does it tell you what we're dealing with here? It's another private freakout channel that became public now. These guys do the exact same thing. They always complain. They're either fucked up enough, too ugly, or too ungrateful, entitled pricks who believe they have the right to everything. It's just like I find gold mine of these guys every single time. When I mean a gold mine, I mean like I find them every single time. Bro, I have multiple private freakout channels on Instagram. Like, literally, I'm currently watching a schizophrenic talk to his therapist, and I'm watching it go down. Like, this guy's doing freakouts and all that, beating on them, all this shit, and it has like 100-something likes. And the thing is, we're all keeping it to ourselves because, see, this is how it works. For me, I'm studying. I want to know how this mental illness works. Everyone else who's actually following, however, want to see this guy suffer. And that's the truth. Me? Don't ever think of your boy Neusxanity wanting to see someone suffer. I have to research. That's my whole point. That's what I'm doing. Is that I'm trying to research on how this mental illness works. Like, I literally got to see a schizophrenic on Instagram firsthand in front of me. Get the fuck out of here. Anyways. Guys, if you see these private freakout channels, just analyze it. Analyze patterns. Watch how these people pretend to support him and encourage him to do dumb shit. Just hyper analyze it. And then you'll know the internet inside and out. Better than themselves, actually. You'll know them so well, they can't deny you of anything because you literally read their every move. When they say, oh, you know, man, I want to see you rise up, bro. Like, these girls don't deserve you. Typical bullshit like that. Like, as soon as you see that, just watch closely. Not him, the comments. I want you to watch the comments closely of how they encourage mentally ill people to keep doing their shenanigans for their entertainment. But remember this. Be very neutral. Do not say anything. Do not engage. Do not give any contact. If this guy is a pedophile, for example, don't engage. Let fate do all that shit. Let fate do all that shit. However, your job is to watch and look at the fans, encourage him, and actually help out. Stop thinking about the pedophile. If you want to get rid of the pedophile's opportunities, get rid of the fans. Get all of them in trouble. Each and every last one of them. Call all their counties. And watch what happens to pedophiles when they have nowhere to go. Anyways, guys. I'll see you around. Thank you for watching the video. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Lucy Christian. I am the voice of Ochako Uraraka, and you should subscribe to Neusxanity's channel. Peace out!